Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, my brothers and sisters. Good morning and welcome back to another Good Morning Grief Devotion. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Nuckins Sr. So excited to have this wonderful opportunity to come to you today to lead you in a very special way. And today's Good Morning Grief Devotion. Hey, this is the daily grief devotion that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through your grief one day at a time. What is grief? I'm so glad you asked. Grief, my brothers and sisters, it is the natural and normal response, natural, normal, and necessary response to loss, change, and transition that results in the expressions of feelings and emotions. Grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how you reveal it on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, but we express it. We don't ignore it, but we explore it. We don't conceal it, but we reveal it. We don't lock it up, but we let it out. That's why we shout, "Good morning, good morning." We shout, "Good morning," because morning is a good thing. And I'm so glad that you are here today. I'm so glad that you are here today. I hope you were able to navigate through this Father's Day season peacefully. Hope you were able to feel and reveal for those that Father's Day may be a hard, rough holiday to navigate through. I hope that you are able to hold space for yourself and whatever you were feeling or dealing with or going through, that you was able to navigate through it. So thank you so very much for joining us on today. Looking forward to leading you in today's a grief devotion. Today is day 169. I hope this message is right on time. We're going to talk about I think I'll take a walk. I think I'll take a walk. Let's go for a walk, y'all. When I feel stuck in my pain, lethargy, or certain anxious thought patterns, which may or may not reflect the truth, I can go for a walk. It doesn't have to be a long walk. Maybe I commit to walking for just 5 minutes outside in the fresh air is best, but indoors work too. When I feel stuck in my pain, lethargy, or certain anxious thought patterns, guess what, y'all? I can go for a walk. I cannot tell you how powerful this is. Now, you're talking about an individual that walks every single day. When I say every single day, I mean every single, sometimes twice a day, most times twice a day. Always sunrise and sunset. Go for a walk. And I do it for a number of different reasons. It's physical, right? Exercise, but then it's also prayer walks. I do it for to have a little talk with Jesus, but also mental and emotional, right? To clear my mind, to hear the birds chirp, to see the sun come up. In the morning, I love the silence and the stillness, the calmness of the air. It's so silent, right? Besides the birds chirping. So it clears my mind. It helps me to think. It helps me to process. It helps me to process. It helps me to think. It helps me to feel. It helps me to reveal. It helps me to pray. It helps me to articulate outwardly what I'm feeling inwardly. I go for a walk. That's what you got to understand. And the way this connects to grief and ties into grief, which is so powerful, is that as you're navigating through grief, when you feel stuck in your pain, right? When you feel this lethargy or certain anxious thought patterns, which may or may not reflect the truth, guess what? You can go for a walk. You can go for a walk. Yeah, it ain't got to be a long one. Maybe you commit to 5 minutes outside. The fresh air is the best. Indoors work too. But I'm giving you, put this tool in your toolkit, right? You need to know the power of this tool. So I'm giving you this tool and I'm putting it in your toolkit so you'll understand the power of, as you navigate through grief, you can mourn in this particular way. This is just another form of expression. This is something that can help you navigate through the process. This is something you can do on a daily or consistent basis, right? To just kind of help you, um, not detox, but kind of just process. I love to say process. And this where if you at work, think about it. Sometimes when you're at your desk, you just got to get up and go for a walk. We may walk to the water cooler, we may walk to the restroom, we may walk to the vending machine, we may take a quick walk around the building, we may walk outside, smoke a cigarette. You know how y'all do. You might walk outside, smoke a cigarette or something. But we pause for 5 or 10 minutes to break up the monotony of the day, to process, to gather our thoughts. And think about this, y'all. How many times do you feel refreshed? How many times do you feel relieved? How many times, does it just provide you that temporary whatever that you need so that you can continue to proceed, right? So I want you to apply these things to grief and understand the power and the importance of being able to go for a walk. These little walks are like a reboot on my computer. You ever had to reboot your computer? Your computer wasn't acted up. You had to reboot the computer because the computer was acted up. Computer acted up, so you got to reboot it, and it comes back to right? How many times you've had to do that? I had to do that several times. Computer, phone, malfunctioning, acting up. It's a reboot. Sometimes we need a reboot, right? What we're feeling, what we're dealing with, what we're going through. Sometimes we just need to reboot ourselves. These little walks are like a reboot on my computer. They reset me. The physical activity circulates my blood, it oxygenates my brain and boosts my happy neurochemicals like serotonin and dopamine. And if I'm in nature, those positive effects are compound. Y'all, everything is connected, spirit, soul, and body. And what you do for the body can help you mentally, it can help you emotionally. And so just going for the walk, I love it. It tells you the physical aspects of it. It reboots you, it resets you. The physical activity circulates your blood. Your blood gets to pumping. It oxygenates your brain, and it boosts your happy neurochemicals and the serotonin and dopamine. It all starts to do what it needs to do, right? Putting my grief into motion gives it a tiny jolt of momentum. Putting my grief into motion gives it a tiny jolt of momentum. Here it is. Here's the final thought. My body thrives on movement, so I move it daily as I am able. My body thrives on movement, so I move it daily as I am able. I really want y'all to take this to heart, especially as we enter into the summer season. Body thrives on movement, and one of the best things you can do as you navigate through grief, y'all, is movement, right? Some form of exercise, some form of movement, something as simple as walking, right? It improves your physical, cardiovascular. It helps you in that particular area, dopamine, serotonin, all of this stuff. Your body thrives on movement. And one of the tricks of the enemy as you navigate through grief is lethargy, to be lazy, to just get complacent and sit still and do nothing, right? Because we so sad, we so depressed that we stay in a room with the blinds covered and just on the couch and just what all of that stuff. Y'all go for a walk. No matter where you are, you build this rhythm into your life because it's something that you just don't want to do occasionally. It's really something that you want to do consistently because it's beneficial. It's beneficial for your brain health, for your mental and emotional health. It's beneficial in so many different ways. If you go for a prayer walk, it's beneficial for your spiritual health, growth, and development, right? You want to take the time to be able to navigate through this, and so you can be better in that particular area. My brothers and sisters, today is day 169. I told you this message is right on time. I think I'll take a walk. And I know how some of y'all women are about that hair. I ain't going for no walk. I'm going to sweat my hair out and all this stuff. Look, go when it's cool or something. Get you some braids or something. Something, y'all, is beneficial. I'm giving you tools, tips, techniques, and takeaways. I'm giving you lessons that are practical, portable, and applicable, and that's going to help you navigate through the grief process. And so let's do that. Let's be intentional in doing just that. Holla at your boy. Y'all got any questions, comments? Talk to me. Felicia Henderson says, me too, Pastor. Started working at 5:30 a.m. in the morning, Arizona time, and I finished about walking. Finished about 6:10 every day. That is absolutely awesome. And as you continue to do it, you will see how it impacts you mentally, emotionally, amen, in a positive way. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all with the love of the Lord. Look, I hope and pray y'all have a marvelous Monday and a wonderful week. Let's continue to navigate through our grief one day at a time. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'll see y'all. Let's go.